update which is coming across as Pradeep continues to be with us, because this is politics that seems to be happening over when it comes to Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh offering prayers at the Sri Mahakaleshwar Temple as he was accompanied by the Chief of Army Staff General Upendra Dwivedi, and taunting the Chief Minister. The opposition leaders has called it as operational resolve. Let's get in a word back from Pradeep again. Pradeep, now, even when it comes to the year-end strike that is now coming across, isn't it shameful politics when it comes to that is happening over our braves and the Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh and the Army Chief? If they are performing a puja, why is it being questioned and being mocked?
I think they're unnecessarily trying to look at each and everything with the communal glasses, because this is not first time when the opposition has tried to target Rajnath Singh. In the past also they have done so. And here in India, we had been starting every new thing after prayers, so there is nothing wrong in that. Why to give it an Hindutva angle or give it a communal tinge? So when we start something new, we want that everything should go on well. So we always offer prayers, and that is what actually Indian Sabhyata and Sanskriti is all about. But some people seem to have forgotten that Sabhyata and Sanskriti, and that what they try to do, they always try to politicize. This is not first time they're trying to politicize valor of our troops. This is not first time they're trying to, in fact, drag over
let me just put out as far as how the opposition seems to be mocking and taunting as far as operational resolve that has been calling it, because they've already mocked the Shastra Puja that has happened before and been done by the Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh. Now they are targeting when it comes to the Puja at Mahakal. This is Saket Gokhale from the TMC, where he goes on to say, and I quote, after Defence Minister tying Nimbu Mirch to Rafale fighter jets, this is our newest glorious moment. Our enemies must be shivering in their boots seeing this. And the picture that is also being shared over the Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh offering prayers at the Sri Mahakaleshwar Mandir as he was accompanied by the Chief of Army Staff General Dwivedi, and taunting the Raksha Mantri. The opposition leader seems to be calling it as an operational resolve. Yes, Pradeep, because as we were talking about, even when it comes to the reactions that have been coming in, let's also put out what Prashant Bhushan has been saying, because he says that this is a picture of the Army Chief reviewing operational preparedness will certainly deter the Chinese from taking any more of our territory. This is clear in a way, Mohit, as far as both the Raksha Mantri and the Army Chief being mocked when it comes to their faith that they follow, and of course when they have been mocking and taunting, calling it as operational resolve before the year ends.
Well, yes, the politics has started over the visit of Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Indian Army Chief Upendra Dwivedi's visit to Mahakal, and we see that how the reactions are coming in from the across party lines, and various activists are also putting out various social media posts. Now we see that TMC MP Saket Gokhale has stated, and he has quoted that particular picture, saying that after Defence Minister tying Nimbu and Mirchi to Rafale fighter jets, this is our newest glorious moment. Our enemies must be shivering in their boots seeing this. So in a way, what the BJP as of now is saying, the initial reactions are coming in, is that this is the way of the opposition to try and attack the faith, the Sanatan of the country, the faith of the religious of the people.
We are trying to get as many political reactions as possible. Shehzad Poonawala is with us. Where Shehzad, last day of the year, and we are looking at, as far as following their faith is concerned, Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh is there at Sri Mahakaleshwar Jyotirling. He is accompanied by the Chief of Army Staff. Why is that being questioned, being mocked and being taunted by the opposition?
बिकॉज सनातन का अपमान यही तो है टीएमसी, कांग्रेस और इंडिया अलायंस की पहचान. एंटायर ईयर हैज गॉन इन अब्यूजिंग सनातन, राइट फ्रॉम अपोजिंग राम मंदिर प्राण प्रतिष्ठा टू नाउ अपोजिंग the puja being done at Mahakal. You see, this is the standard operating procedure of TMC, that they abuse Hindu religion, Hindu faith, and they only cater to one particular vote bank. And for that vote bank, Mamata Banerjee is very happy to go and participate in iftar parties. But if the defense minister is participating in his religious practices, it is being mocked and made fun of. And Mahua Moitra, we know how she has insulted Ma Kali. We have seen how she has insulted Ma Durga. We have seen how they have mocked when even at the time of Parliament inauguration also, the Sadhu Sants had come. We have seen the long history of abuse of Sanatan by DMK, by Congress Party, and most recently we have seen even how Akhilesh Yadav has insulted Shivling. So this is not a Sahyog, it is a Socha Samjha Prayog to abuse and attack Sanatan, and therefore this is being done because Hindu ko do gali, Hindu Astha ko do gali, taki mile vote bank ki tali. Hindus are watching this mocking of the Sanatan traditions being done by TMC. TMC now means too much Muslim appeasement and too much of Muslim, kind of politics. This is the reason why they are indulging in this vote bank politics.
All right, vote bank politics is what the BJP spokesperson has to say. Shahzad, thank you very much for the moment. So at the same time, Pradeep, you have been also part of at the same time where we've been seen over the years when the Prime Minister himself is part of every Diwali celebrations where he's there meeting the troops personally. And this is how he's been celebrating the, the festival. That too has been questioned on part of the opposition. Why isn't that being pointed out right now as far as mocking the faith and of course when it comes to the religious practices of our leaders?
It has become a standard operational procedure for the opposition political parties to target either Prime Minister or the government for one reason or the other reason. I think they hardly have any knowledge about the armed forces. They haven't seen how the regiments had been working during Kargil war. Also, we saw when the Muslim soldiers in the armed forces were fighting against the Pakistani troops, they raised Allahu Akbar slogan. Nobody criticized and condemned that thing. And in fact, Bajrang Bali is also one of the slogans. Bole Sonyal, Sat Sri Akal is often being raised by the Indian regiment. That keeps the flock together and that leads to the Jazba Janun. And in India, there is a pratha and a Sanskriti and Sabhyata that every good thing whenever we have to start, we always offer prayers. I think there is nothing wrong, but it has become wrong. It is just wrong on their part to criticize and just mock at the Sanatan. This is what they had been doing. And I think they should not forget one thing. The Prime Minister is the only one who had set a precedence of celebrating Diwali with soldiers there on the ground because nobody else had been doing. Everybody used to stay in Lutyens, Delhi and celebrate Diwali there. But this Prime Minister, he totally changed. He said that why not to celebrate Diwali with the Jawans who are thousands of kilometers, hundreds of kilometers away from their family. They should not feel alone. They should get an impression that yes, there is someone who is standing with you and the country really cares for you.
And not
the
just
government
the
also
festival
cares
of
for
Diwali.
you.
Mohit, you've also been a part of it, whether be it the upcoming maybe the Holi celebrations or many in the opposition leaders are actually known for holding such celebrations at a grand scale. So is it necessary to call out and mock and taunt the leaders?
Well, Amita, you see, if you ask me, this tweet was completely unnecessary, given the fact that Defense Minister and the Army Chief, they have their personal life also, and they have their pay, they have their own faith. Now, religion is a matter of personal choice. If they are following their religion, they are going to ujjain, they are going for Mahakal, that is their personal choice. Why you bring in politics into this? Why you say that the Chinese would be shivering after seeing this particular photo? Now, what we see is that politics
Mohit, apologies again, I have to interrupt you. Udit Raji of the Congress Party is with us. Udit Raji, today being the last day of the year, the picture that is now coming in from Mahakaleshwar, the Raksha Mantri is there, the Chief of Army Staff is there. Is there a problem if both of them offer prayers to the deity?
Yeah, at personal level, they are free to do it. But as Minister and Army in Chief together, if they perform, then of course, it's no longer secular state, ours is secular state. What will happen to other religions and follower of other religions, what will they think about it? So what has happened that ours is a secular state. Let it be remain like that. Why they are mixing it? And nobody is going to stop or even comment that what are they going to do. They can do puja.
But they are following their faith and their religious practices. Is that even questionable as far as them going there to the Mahakaleshwar to offer their prayers? It is a religious practice that they follow.
See, that's why I'm telling you, at a personal level, they are free to do it. But jointly going, what signal it is sending across? Who is stopping? So day and night they do perform puja. Nobody is going to stop. The manner in which we conducted, what signal will send it? Now they say that they are not diluting Constitution. It is against the spirit of the Constitution as well. And of course, in previous winter session, Parliament has debated for 2 days on Constitution. So on one hand, this government says that it is for the Constitution. But on the other hand, that by acts, it's a diluting the spirit of the
So
Constitution.
you're questioning the secular credentials when it comes to such pictures that have now come across as far as the Raksha Mantri and the COAS are together performing their religious duty or their religious practice. Thank you very much for the moment. Udit Raji for joining in. However, this has created a furor there, an outrage as far as the BJP has been calling it yet another example of Sanatan slander. Pradeep and Mohit, thank you very much for joining in.